Everyone wants to scale with AI, but most are doing it completely backwards. Businesses that actually scale, they don't start with AI first. They start with systems and processes that make their AI 5 times more effective. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact system strategies that companies like McDonald's and Tesla use and how you can use them as well to make more money in your business. Most people think that scaling with AI means, finding repetitive tasks, throwing ChatGPT or Zapier at them and hoping it's going to work. But this is treating the symptoms, not curing the disease. Think McDonald's, Tesla, Amazon. They don't start with technology. They start with systems. Think about it. McDonald's doesn't make the best burgers in the world, right? But they've perfected the systems and processes so well that a 16-year-old can produce the same result as a 10-year veteran. So when they do add technology on top, like automated frags, for example, it makes their already efficient system 10 times more powerful. So here's my exact framework that we use at IntellScale that doubles our clients' efficiencies before we even talk about AI. And when we do add AI on top, it absolutely skyrockets the business. First of all, map out your processes. This is something that I cannot state enough. Most business owners don't do this. Most business owners don't do this enough. And when you actually map out your processes, you map everything out from step A to step Z, from client onboarding to actually you delivering the first result. When you actually map things out, when you actually put it on a piece of paper, you will see who's responsible for what steps are inefficient, what steps are redundant, what things you actually don't need. So literally just grab pen and paper and start mapping things out. Start from something like fulfillment, for example. It's usually the most time-consuming process, right? So start from you onboarding the client to you fulfilling the client and doing the first round of reporting. Literally map it out. You'll see so much detail, actually what needs to be improved, what needs to be optimized. If you don't, awesome, cool. Now you can move on to the next part, to remove unnecessary tasks. Go through your process, go through your map, and literally delete every single step that you don't think is necessary. It's going to save you a lot of time, probably a lot of money. Maybe you even have some roles or processes or teams that literally don't need to be there. Because what most people are trying to automate, you probably don't even need at all. Yeah, I can't tell you enough how many times I've been approached by different business owners telling me, hey Nikita, please help me automate this task. I cannot deal with it manually, I have to automate it. When we mapped out their process, we looked at their business, we realized that they didn't even need that task at all. It was just there because of a previous system that they set up, because of some different tools they used, and it was completely unnecessary to automate it. When you eliminate first, you actually not just save time by eliminating tasks that you don't even need to do anymore, you actually save a ton of money as well. Because previously you either had to delegate the task, do it yourself, which costs you money in the business, or you wanted to automate it, spend a few grand on automating the task when you actually didn't even need that task. Now let me paint you a picture. Let's say you're trying to drive a car, but instead of looking through the windshield, you're glancing left and right, then out at your phone, then behind you. And yeah, technically you're moving forward, but every second that you're driving, you're less confident, you move slower, you're distracted, and you're more likely to crash. And this is exactly how most business owners operate their businesses. They use 5 different apps. They project manage things on Asana, also Google Sheets sometimes they do reporting on Google Sheets, and it just becomes messy. And this is exactly why step 3 is building your single source of truth. Because if you actually want AI to help you scale, this is where it starts. I talk to so many business owners that try to automate data syncing from one database on Notion to another database on Notion, but they report to clients on Google Sheets, and it's just messy. And yes, you can automate all of that. You can make sure it's syncing automatically, and yeah, it's gonna save you time. It's gonna save you probably even money. But had you just centralized everything, had you just put all of the work, all of the data in one system, in one app, you would not need to automate all of those tools. You would just need to use one system. And let me tell you this, the real power of the single source of truth is not only just having everything in one place. Yeah, it's going to save you time. It's much easier to work from. You don't need to kind of look through information from different apps, but it also makes every single automation that you're going to build 5 times more effective. It's so much easier to automate stuff when you have only one tool that you're using. But also, as a business owner, when you have everything in one place, it's much easier to set up data tracking. It's much easier to see what's going on in the business. You can set up dashboards, analytics, and things like that to actually see what's happening and what needs to be improved. And so step 3 is to centralize everything in a single source of truth. By the way, if you want me to personally audit your business and processes and suggest you things that you can systemize, how to systemize it properly, what automations and AI to use, just book a call in the description down below. And I'm happy to help, happy to talk. And now back to the video. Step 4 is all about dashboards, creating a real-time view of how your business is actually performing. Now, technically, you can skip this part and build automations first. If something really bothers you and you've mapped out your process, you've removed the tasks that are unnecessary, you've built a single source of truth, you can probably automate a few things and it's going to save you a lot of time. But if you build dashboards first, you're going to have so much clarity on top of everything you've already built. You're going to be able to automate the things that actually matter, that actually move the needle, not just something that sounds cool on LinkedIn. And you as a business owner, you're going to have an overview of everything that's happening in the business. You're going to be able to track things like how long each stage within the process takes you, what are the most and least efficient team members, what are the most and least efficient stages within the process, which you actually need to automate or delegate or improve or whatever that will actually move the needle, not just something that sounds cool. Now let's recap real quick. So first you map out your process, then you remove the tasks that are unnecessary, you don't need to have in the process at all. Then you build a single source of truth to make sure that everything is centralized, everything is efficient. Step 4, optional but very, very much necessary, is to build performance dashboards. Only after all of these steps do we bring AI. Now we bring AI into something systemized. Now we bring AI into something actually scalable. It's like building a house. You don't start with the cool home features first. You start with the foundation. Because once the structure is solid, once you have everything running smoothly on the manual mode, now every single AI, every single automation that you bring on top is going to make your process so much more efficient, so much more scalable. Before, if you implement AI, maybe it's going to change something, maybe it's not going to change something. It's going to be a mess. So do all of that first, then bring AI, and you're genuinely going to scale your business very quickly. And again, if you want me to audit your processes and suggest things that will actually help you scale with AI and automations, let me know. Book a call in the description down below. If you enjoyed the video, hope you took something from it, and take care.